Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Lindsay, the National Educator for 𝐿𝐵, and I'm here today with our gorgeous estheticians to share with you our incredible spring skin ritual. So today joining me, I have Joan Uemura-Shore, Dorothea Johnson, Jennifer Bertrand, and Shirley Jo Aiken. And each of our lovely estheticians are going to share a portion of our spring skin ritual featuring two different cleansing techniques, our clay mask and our signature facial massage featuring a generous layering of oils, butters, and HydroSouls. So it's no secret that we're a holistic skincare line. And being that, we work with the rhythms and the physiology of the body to promote long-term skin health and radiance. And so one of our inspirations is nature and its cycles. So for that reason, we look to the seasons as an inspiration for how we treat our skin and adapt to the changes in our world. So with spring just arriving, so we had our vernal equinox this past Saturday, and the days and the nights are even. So with this time, we see the buds forming on the trees, we see the bulbs shooting out of the ground, and we feel warmer temperatures and more sunlight. And with this, we're coming out of the winter where we've maybe been in hibernation mode, feeling a little bit of stagnancy in our skin and in our lives. And so this is the time where spring brings us to this time of renewal. And some of the themes of spring are spring cleansing and spring cleaning. So with that, we're going to show you two different techniques to cleanse your skin. And, this kind of brings a fresh slate to plant the seeds for the skin that we want tomorrow. So I love to think of the seed metaphor with spring because this is the time that we are sowing the future and thinking about what we can accomplish tomorrow. It's sort of like the new year, the seasonal new year. So we think of spring cleansing and cleaning. We also think about movement, like the earth is coming alive and moving. And with that, we think of how beneficial clay is for alleviating any stagnancy in the skin. Clay masking is, clay is most literally Mother Earth. And so not only is it grounding and nourishing our skin with beautiful minerals, it's actually our primary way to exfoliate our skin in a holistic way without disrupting the acid mantle of the skin. And it still, allows the barrier function of our skin to function properly. So today, we're going to show you the importance of clay. And clay, coming out of this dormancy and stagnancy of winter, this is a great way to enliven our skin after we've maybe spent more time indoors, where we've, been dealing with the heat, artificial heat and dryness. So, clay is going to kind of bring our fresh face forward by gently exfoliating the skin. And clay is intelligent. It can distinguish between dead and living skin cells. So it doesn't affect our living skin cells, which is something that we want to keep intact. And so clay is one of our main allies for spring skin. Another of our allies is rose geranium. This plant ally is our favorite dermal adaptogen. And being a dermal adaptogen, it helps our skin function and adapt and harmonize our oil production. And something so important about adapting to the changing seasons, with this liminal season of spring, our skin is trying to acclimate to this new climate, to this new temperature, to the different amounts of humidity. And so rose geranium can truly help our skin find its highest healing potential. So we're going to be utilizing rose geranium and our balancing treatment ritual line, as well as clay. And of course, we're going to do a little focus on cleansing. So you're in for a treat. And next up, we have Jennifer Bertrand. She will kick off our spring skin ritual with the first phase. So welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you so much, Lindsay. I'm so excited to be here to welcome the spring, my favorite season. So I'm going to start out with some intention setting. And this time I'm bringing in a product, our Neroli Blossom perfume. And if you haven't tried any of our lovely, lovely perfume oils, this is a really nice one for warm weather. So I will be anointing myself with this lovely oil, and I will be using I am statements. And that will be my intention for this ritual. So I've chosen, I am enough, I am loved, and I am grateful. Now, if you want to take a sec to think of your own I am statements, or feel free to use mine if you like. I am enough. I am loved. I am grateful. Now I'm going to put a little bit more in my palm. If you want to take a big breath in and release. Now we are ready to cleanse the skin. I'm going to start the softening process with the Rose Geranium HydroSoul. Again, this is part of our balancing line, and it's a perfect choice for supporting the skin in times of transition. Press it in. Now I'm going to warm my hands in the bowl of water I have next to me. There's nothing worse than cold hands cleansing the skin. I'm using 1 pump of our rose cleansing milk. Again, part of the rose line, the balancing line. So we're going to use really fluid, gentle circular strokes here. You can focus on the forehead, around the nose, around the chin, going down onto the neck. Really just touch your face with as much as your palm as you can. Now I'm going to compress off with our linen face cloth, my favorite. Okay, it looks like I got it all. So now I'm going to finish up again with lots of Rose Geranium HydroSoul. And there you have our first cleanse. It feels great. Now I'm going to pass it over to my lovely colleague, Shirley Jo. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Jen. That was wonderful. And I smell so good now. I am going to continue on the cleansing process with our Neem Immortelle Purifying Infusion. And for those of you who don't know, this can be a wonderful serum treatment that you leave on, but it also can be a cleanser, an oil cleanser. And so the oil cleansing process is going to take that cleansing a little bit deeper. And I'm just going to take about 3 pumps in the palm of my hand. And I'm going to warm it up between my hands. And I am just going to go ahead and apply to my face. in nice, big, broad, sweeping motions, concentrating in the areas where I have a little congestion or some extra dryness. And this 𝐸𝐸 purifying infusion has such an incredible clarifying and purifying and pacifying quality to it. It has neem cured sesame oil combined with 𝐸𝐸 infused olive oil. So it's really amazing. Really helps to dissolve waxy sebum. Oil really does dissolve oil and helps to remove dead skin cells and any congestion. And it's a lovely combination using an oil, a lovely combination between just your regular normal cleanse and also a massage. That's how I like to think of it. I come down on my neck. Really helps to remove any makeup. And now I am going to take a warm compress and I am going to compress on my face. And just remove in outward strokes. Okay. And I'm going to finish things off with our Tulsi, our holy basil hydrosol. This is another wonderful adaptogenic herb. And just inhale and saturate my skin. So spicy, so awakening. Makes me think of the way that everything is coming alive and awakening this spring season. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to pass this off to Dorothea, who will lead us through a massage.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here with you all today. This is indeed an honor and a privilege to be here with such great educators to let you all know about a wonderful massage using our 𝐿 products. And I always start my massage. I always tell myself take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and that just kind of sets the intention for what I'm getting ready to do. The first item that I'm going to use is the 𝐿𝐸𝐳 facial serum. And I'm going to mix that with our Sweet Blossom body oil. And I'm going to also add the whipped shea butter with olive leaf, my favorite item to use with massage. And I will be using the rose geranium HydroSoul. So the first thing you want to do, just kind of want to take 1 or 2 pumps of the serum. I take 1 or 2 squirts of the blossom, and then probably about that much of the whipped and I just apply them all together. And the main thing is just to get it on your face. So I always start with an upward move and go around my face just to get it all on there. Smells divine. It always sets such a great mood. So then once I know I have it on, always go around my eyes. Just make sure you get it all on there. And I also go back and I spray with the HydroSoul. Just press it in. I massage. You always don't feel like you're any rush. As you're stroking your skin and you are trying to lift that skin up. Always lift up all around the jawbone. And then you want to go with your cheeks. And I always go up my nose and around my eyes. And also concentrate on the area and the forehead. Any areas where you know those wrinkles will start building up and that skin is stagnated, you just kind of just continue to massage it. And you can do your temples. I love the figure 8. It's so relaxing. And then I just kind of always over again. I just kind of really make sure that my skin is loving that, all those oils. So relaxing. Sometimes I put myself to sleep. And the oils, they really do help to relax your face and all the muscles in your face. And they go deep when you massage them in. And then I just press and release. And that's how I love to do my facial massage. When I finish, I take the nice warm cloth sometimes and I just sit it on my face. Oh, that's so relaxing. And always remember to take care of yourself. Always give yourself that extra time and enjoy taking care of yourself. There's nothing like self-care. Now I'm going to pass it on to Joan, and this has been an honor being here. Joan, thank you.
Thank you, Dorothea. That was so good. Okay, so now let's do some clay. I'm going to do both of our clays today on different parts of my face. So Clay is alive. It shimmers with electromagnetic energy. It's the oldest healing material on Earth. It's rich in silica, calcium, iron, magnesium, and other trace minerals. So before we start with the clay, let's just do a really beautiful, full saturation on her face, on her throat. And let's mix up a little bit of rose clay. I have rose clay here. I'm going to put in some rose geranium HydroSoul and a pump of rosehip rose. Mix that up. I need a little bit more clay here. Let's get a nice kind of pudding-ish consistency. And this rose clay is so gentle. You can bring it all the way up to the eye area, all around the eyes. It's really great for decreasing puffiness. So I'm just going to bring this all around my eyes. It's super gentle, yet exfoliates the dry, dead skin cells. I'll do this on my forehead. And then I'm going to take some Neem Immortelle into some green tea clay and rose geranium HydroSoul. So this clay is a little bit more active, and I'm going to apply this to the areas that have a little bit more congestion and discoloration. This mask brings fresh oxygen to the surface. It purifies, tones, and firms. And just going to apply another spritz here of HydroSoul. And while this dries, I'd like to just do a little sound meditation with you. So if you can, lay down onto your back and just let yourself relax into this little mini sound bath. Take a deep inhale into your lowest belly. Hold at the top of your breath, sip in a little bit more through your mouth and hold it. Exhale through your mouth, maybe with sound. Just bring your attention to the areas of your body that are touching whatever you're laying or sitting on. And feel yourself relax a little deeper. This body is made of earth and gold, sky and stars, rivers and oceans masquerading as muscle and bone. Every substance is here, diamonds and silver, magical elixirs, ambrosia that gives visions, herbs that nourish and heal. The foundation of the planet, immortal magnetic iron, circulating in the blood. Every element in you loves the others. Earth loves rain. Sky loves sun. Sun loves the space it shines through. Space loves everyone equally. In meditation, luxuriate in knowing this deep and simple truth. Every cell is an organ of sense infused with majesty. I am enough. I am loved. I am grateful. Take a deep, expansive inhale into lowest belly. Let it go, maybe with sound. Let's remove our mask. So grab your HydroSoul and just give yourself a really beautiful resaturation, getting your clay back to its wet state. And let's get our warmish towel to remove our clay. We'll do another generous misting of HydroSoul. Take some into our hand and a few pumps of rosehip, rose serum. Press that in. It's coming back to our intention. And we'll finish that off with our beautiful rose vetiver harmonizing balm. So just applying this to the face, it's following the contours of the face. It's got the rosehip seed oil in it. Vetiver. Vetiver roots are planted to help areas of erosion. They stabilize by keeping the soil moist. So it actually acts that same way on the skin, keeping moisture in the skin. And the smell of that just really creates this deep grounding and calm feel. And our rose geranium, that beautiful adaptogen, and then carrot seed oil, which enlivens and smooths, tonifies, fortifies, and brightens. Take a deep breath together. Inhale. Let it go. Yay, spring skin. I'd like to invite everybody back on together.
Wow, thank you so much. It was so inspiring. You all always inspire me daily. So thank you for sharing your wisdom and your healing energy with all of us. And thank you for everybody that has joined us today and watching and participating. We appreciate you so much. I invite you all to join us on our Truth Seekers Sanctuary Facebook page to stay up to date on any events that we have coming up. And there's lots of information being shared, and you get some of this incredible wisdom from our beautiful estheticians here. And with that, welcome, many blessings to you this spring, and so much gratitude. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.